Today I want to talk to you about the disease model.
What's that?
Where'd you come from? It's a perspective that people take when they evaluate well-being.
Huh?
Don't worry, it'll be clear shortly. Just bear with me for a couple of minutes. To understand the disease model, let's peek at the recent history of psychology. You'll probably agree that most people call psychologists to help them fix something wrong. But let me ask you, would you ever call one to increase what's right with you? While this may be a strange concept now, it wasn't in the 1940s. At this time, psychology actually had three distinct missions: to cure mental illness, to nurture youth and great potential, and to promote happiness. Yes, the mission included promoting happiness. The field was pretty small at the time, and most psychologists worked in academics or experimental settings. The real therapy was reserved for more esteemed psychiatrists at the time. That is, until a major event changed everything: World War II.
Now, what seems to be the problem? Aches? Pains?
No, Doc, nothing like that. No aches. But he's not sleeping, and when he does, he has nightmares. He screams in his sleep. When I ask him about it, he says he can't remember. And he doesn't really want to do anything. He just basically lies around all day. Something is really wrong, Doctor.
Hey, Judy, I got a case here for you.
What seems to be the issue?
A returning soldier. I think he's shell-shocked.
Sorry, I can't take him, Lou. I have more than 50 of those cases myself right now. Wait. I have an idea. Hey, Jer, it's Judy. Listen, I need some help. I have too many patients. Can you take one off my hands?
What? A person? A real one? Yes, love to. Hey, mental health professionals.
Yes?
We've got a problem. We have soldiers coming back and they're all, we need to figure out what's wrong with them.
Well, my colleagues are already overwhelmed.
We'd be happy to help, but there aren't enough of us trained to work in a therapeutic setting.
Not enough of you trained? Don't you worry about that. We'll take care of it.
After World War II, there were more soldiers hospitalized for psychological problems than physical injuries. The US government made monstrous investments to try to remedy the mental health issues. Dozens of PhD programs were created to train clinical psychologists. Large grants were handed out to research causes and solutions to help the vets. The field of psychology exploded not just in the US, but all around the world.
What does this have to do with the disease model?
I was just getting to that right now. Amazing strides were made in mental health after World War II. Disorders were classified and treatment protocols were created. For example, what they called shell-shocked is now the better understood condition of post-traumatic stress disorder. Okay, what do you got? OCD, depression, addiction? Come one, come all, I have some solutions. While millions of people have been helped, all of this focus on disease has not come without a cost. Here's the reality. Today, the rate of anxiety, depression, stress, and in both adults and youth is skyrocketing. Currently, 1 in 5 youth will endure a major episode of depression by the age of 18. How can this be with all the focus on healing and treatment? It may actually be because of this reason. Think about this. Well-being has become about one thing: rooting out problems and fixing them. This disease model is a perspective that we've taken on as a society. Under the disease model, we look out for stuff that is wrong. Are my kids on drugs? Are they getting bad grades? Are they suffering from disease or disorder? If so, let's fix it. If not, they're doing great. We assume that if our children are not, quote, troubled, they're just fine. But ladies and gentlemen, if you take something from this brief history lesson, let it be this. The absence of something wrong with their youth does not equate to something being right. To raise fulfilled, productive, engaged, and happy youth, the research shows that we have to give them skills to both prevent what can go wrong and skills to promote what is right. Fortunately, we're in the midst of a paradigm shift. Psychology is reverting back to its roots. In fact, a new field devoted to researching and promoting what is right with humans has emerged: the science of positive psychology. Many of the 8 skills you're about to learn are based on research from this science. Get ready for a shift you will see in your life and benefits you will reap by looking at the world from a whole new perspective. The well-being model? Yeah, I dig that.